Hi everyone, it's Margaret Manning here with 60andMe. 60andMe is a community of women who are aging beautifully and who still have a passion for life and looking for purpose in everything that they do. And I'm so happy that you're here today. Now, our video today is going to be about the situation that we've all been facing for the last 8 months and what we can do during these times when we have our movement a little bit constrained. Maybe we're back in some kind of a lockdown mode. That seems to be the theme that's developing in many parts of the world. Certainly where I'm living in Switzerland, that is the case. And really talk about how doing some things during this lockdown period or when we are spending more time at home can really uplift your mood, how we can take control of our emotions and the situation that we're facing and do something positive. Now, one of our bloggers, her name is Brooke Nichols, wrote an article, and I think she wrote this when she was in the middle of the lockdown. When I say the first lockdown, beginning of the year, March, April, that time frame. And she said that she had a confession to make, which is she hadn't had her hair cut in ages, and she hadn't been to the hairdresser forever. And she was just looking at herself in the mirror one day and just thought, what has happened? I just don't look like I care about myself here. It's just not, not good in her opinion. And a lot of people have taken an attitude that, hair can wait. It can be cut later. Clothes should be more comfortable than they are stylish or fashionable. But, everyone's got their own way of dealing with this situation. And Brooke was saying that her way was to just ignore everything and just, not worry about her appearance, just have a good time and relax and do her best to stay sane. That's, maybe the bottom line. Whatever you're doing, if it's just working for you, that's great. But if you are thinking about maybe what a lockdown makeover might involve and how you can do it to uplift your mood, this might be a good video for you to watch. So Brooke says, I think she said her hair was down to her waist, so she's got very long hair. So maybe it doesn't quite, show as much as someone like me that got a little shaggy during the lockdown. But she just pulled it back and wore it in a bun, and that was her strategy. And so then she decided, well, I'm going to start looking at all the different aspects of myself and doing an uplift. Now, makeup. I personally love makeup. I spent a lot of time over the last 6 months experimenting with what I had. I bought drugstore products where I could order them. I struggled, as probably many of you did, with foundation colors and getting the wrong colors, but just experimenting and having fun with it. I tried cream eyeshadows, I tried powder eyeshadows, and I just made makeup almost like a ritual for me. Every day I would get up, but and do it in a way that I'd look at myself and I would smile and go, it's okay, you're looking okay. And I think just a bit of tinted moisturizer, lipstick, little mascara, it just lifts your spirits. But for Brooke, that was a major step for her. So she said, okay, I decided that I'll have a go with makeup, and this sort of COVID age reality is now beginning to soften a little bit. So she played with makeup. She had a go, and she said she looked at herself and it was like, this is working for me now. I've got something to look at that it's just making me feel like I'm trying, that I'm proud of who I am. And despite all the things that we've been through, we still have this person that's looking in the mirror who's growing and crying and laughing and, feeling joyful and sad at the same time. It's just so hard. But anyway, she said that there was a moment where she kind of discovered that she had to kind of start celebrating the little joys. So she decided to have a go with her makeup, and it worked out for her. I think she trimmed her hair, but not like dramatically, but started putting it down again, and feeling that hair around her face and just the beauty of it. And I'm sure it's beautiful hair if it's that long, taking really good care of it. So she started, she said, with the hair. She didn't cut it, but spent a lot of time one day in a luxurious lavender scented bath. She's decided to have a bath. Now, I don't have a bath, but you can do this in the shower too. You can get beautiful skin serums and perfumes. But she was in a lavender-infused bath. Let her hair soak in it, get that kind of beautiful scent absorbed into it, and loved it. And long hair didn't have to be pulled back into a bun anymore. It could be let flow. So what did you do during this time? And what are you planning maybe with this next round to do with your hair? You're just gonna not worry about it and let it go, or maybe get some special treatment. I actually feel a bit like Tigger, the bouncy tiger today, because I just happened to put it on my desk. It made me think about it. I just bought this product called Olaplex, which is a conditioner for your hair. And when I put it in, this is just like nothing else on my hair. It just started bouncing. And I thought, oh, maybe this is my lockdown secret. I have no affiliation with it, by the way. I just happened to read about it and thought, oh, I'll try it. And it worked. It seemed to work. So that's the kind of thing. Be experimental. Read, research, find cool things that you might want to try for your hair. The second thing she said was her nails. Now, I'm not a big nails person. I don't have very long nails, and I've tried fake nails. They always fall off, even after, working really hard to keep them in place. But I do put nail polish on. I have a couple of favorites that I always use. But she said, hey, I'm going to go with coral. I'm going to go with bright nail polish. And so she did. She put 1-2 coats of beautiful coral nail polish, put a base coat, took the time to let it dry, put a top coat on. And she said her fingers just like were transformed. It was like completely, like a new set of hands. But she said that she looked, again, I look at my notes here because there was one sentence that she said, which I loved, which is, I looked like someone who cared again. And I think that's such a big step forward when you're in this kind of lockdown mode, whether it's by, by the force of the laws around you, like you have to stay in, or whether you just decided that, I'm going to stay close to home, wear my, mask if I go out. And, everyone's got their own way of dealing with this. So, no judgment at all here. But it's just that kind of that sense that you care about yourself and what you look like. And she said, then she put on her crisp white shirt, that shirt that just makes you feel like you are trying, with a pair of jeans. She didn't go too crazy, but just, her comfy jeans or leggings if you're more comfortable with those. But a crisp white shirt is just something that makes you feel special. There's a woman called Trini of London. She actually does great cream makeups. I've actually done her a video of her products, but she also does fashion. She's quite a fashionable, I think that's her first job. That's her first thing she loves. But she always wears these very sharp color white shirts, gray shirts. But is there something about a collar shirt that just, I don't know, it's not like a t-shirt. Look at me, I'm wearing a t-shirt. But anyway, she said that she loved that, doing that with her, just with her body. It just felt really, really good to put clothes on that made her feel special. And then she says she dipped in her jewelry box for her favorite jewelry. I always wear necklaces. I don't hardly go a day where I don't go to my little collection and find one that I love and put it on. Why not? Even if I'm just wearing, like today, a t-shirt and I have just a pair of leggings, my little jewelry makes me feel special. And also earrings. I wear pretty much pearls the whole time, but she said she found a pair of beautiful dangly earrings that looked great, and she put them on. And maybe a special ring, or she said she put on a gold bracelet that she had purchased when she was in India. And how many times I've done that is try to find something that reminded me of a place that made me feel like I traveled there. And I have a lot of jewelry from India, bangles and things that I've purchased, low price, just fun market products. But she did that too, and it made her feel just like she tried. And I think that's another thing. So hair, nails, and her face. I think she said she put some beautiful serums, just things that, you can even get samples of those in the shops and just play with those. Just pretend that you're at a spa, that you're luxuriating, someone's pampering you, and that would be you. You're pampering you. And do it with all your heart. Do it as though you mean it. I think that's such an important thing. So anyway, remember that you are important during this time. Whatever you can or cannot do, there's a way to do a makeover of some sort, whether it's doing your nails or your jewelry or your clothes, just something that makes you feel special and like you are just, reinventing yourself, reconsidering who you are. And Brooke said it was a great comment when she looked in the mirror. She said, "Who is that? It's a new person that's smiling. She's got a little bit of makeup on. Her hair is combed. Her outfit is really sweet." And she's like, "That's made me feel like the days before the pandemic." There's a lot that we can be thankful for what we've all been going through during this pandemic. But there's also a lot that we have sadness and regrets about. We've lost people. We've lost our ability to travel. We've lost our freedom. Many people have lost their jobs. Those are honestly things that we cannot control. those are things that we'll sort them out. It'll all get sorted out. Our finances, everything will get sorted out eventually. It will be a year or so before we're back on cruises. It will be, we'll have to be patient as the world gets back to itself. And, maybe we'll have another winter of challenges. But whatever it is that we cannot control, we have to be at peace with. But we can control how we look, how we feel, and how we do a makeover to sort of raise our spirits and improve our mood. So Brooke vowed to do this every now and again, not every day perhaps, but for her, this was a big step. Maybe you've done some things too that you could share with us that made you feel just energized and positive again. I know this is hard, and I really am so grateful for you watching this video, for being part of our journey. We're all on this together. I don't know what else I can do to let you know how much I love all of you and respect you and just admire you. This has really been hard, and I just have a great deal of respect for all of you. And by the way, if you do enjoy these videos, and there's a lot of them out there for you to watch, about 1,800 of them now that I've recorded, they're all pretty much topics that are interesting to women over 60, even if they were recorded some time ago. So check out our channel here. Subscribe, please, to the channel. It makes a big difference in sharing what we're doing with other people. YouTube boosts your presence if you have more people subscribed. And also, if you want to know when new videos are coming out, just press that notification bell. It's just and you can always undo all of this. Nothing's forever if you change your mind. But what's good about that is that I do videos now about every 4 days, so 4 days a week, there's a new video. They don't go on Facebook anymore, so you have to really be subscribed to YouTube, and that's where you'll see them. Sometimes women say to me, Margaret, where are you? I don't see you anymore on video, and that's just because we don't put it on Facebook as much. We just go right to YouTube. We've got about, I think, 110,000 people now here on YouTube. And it's a nice channel. It's one that you can comment on. You can watch multiple videos, just hang out and just make this your Netflix of the day. Anyway, have a great day, everybody. Let us know how you're coping with these situations, what kind of makeover you might have done to lift your spirits during lockdown and just right now, perhaps. And just take good care. Stay strong and well, and just know that you're in our hearts and our thoughts. Take good care, everybody. Bye-bye for now.